What's up, Butter Fam? Welcome back. And in today's lesson, we're going to be breaking down the Nollie and the Nollie 180s. So a Nollie is basically when we use the nose of our board to pop up off the ground. So it looks something like this. And it's really simple. To do a Nollie, we just want to shift our weight over till we get to the rebound point of our board by pulling up our back leg. So this is the front leg, this is the back leg. I'll pull the board up, get to the rebound point, and I'm gonna extend my left leg to jump up off of the ground. So what we're essentially doing is using the tip of our board almost like if you were to jump up off the ground off your tippy toes. Now your tippy toes are the board. So just imagine that you're gonna jump up off of your board like that. So we want to pull it to the tip where it kind of has the most rebound and pop up. So we're gonna get low, we're gonna shift our weight to the front, pulling up our board, and then jump up off of the tip of the board. And if we do that in all one motion, you have a Nollie. So a couple of things you want to basically focus on is the timing of the whole movement. The better your timing is at doing the whole movement in one smooth movement, pulling up your board and also pushing down that leg, you're going to be able to get more pop out of the board. Another thing is, if your board is too stiff for you, if your legs aren't strong enough to really pull up your board, it's going to be hard for you to take advantage of the rebound of your board. So make sure you're using a board that is flexy enough for your current strength. Another thing you want to really focus on is when you Nollie up, you want to pull up your front leg a little bit to straighten out your board. So straighten out your board in midair. If you do this, it just doesn't look as steezy, and it's going to be harder for you to land completely flat and centered. So we want to land in a stable position. So straightening our board in midair is going to help us land in a stable position. And on the topic of landing, when we land, we want to absorb the impact by bending down our knees. We don't want to land really stiff-legged. We want to absorb that impact. So remember, we always want to start low and then end low. Starting low is going to help us pop higher. Ending low is going to help us be in balance as we land. So moving on to the front side Nollie 180, we're going to basically do a Nollie, but at the same time in midair, we're going to do this 180 counter rotational movement. So before you attempt the Nollie 180, make sure you have your Nollie on lock, and you can also do this 180 movement. So first, get into your riding stance and establish a downhill and uphill direction. If this is downhill for me and I'm in my goofy riding stance, I'm going to first start shifting my weight onto my front leg to start loading the nose of my board. And as I shift my weight to my front leg, I want to pull up my back leg to start loading the nose of my board. And when I get to the rebound point of the board, I want to pop up by extending my right leg down, and then I'm going to scissor my legs like this in midair. So boom, riding stance, shift my weight to the front, pop up, and then scissor my legs. Let me do that one more time for you guys. Riding stance, shift my weight to the front, load my board, pop up, scissor my legs. And remember, we want to land low and with our weight kind of on our back leg. Another way to Nollie 180 is you pull your board 90 degrees like this, pop up, and then turn your board the last 90. So this is going to be more how like you do a Nollie sometimes on the mountain, where you turn your board 90 degrees first, and then you pop the remaining 90. Alright, that's it for this lesson. Remember, these tutorials don't work unless you do. So train hard, get a little bit better each day, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay buttery.